Hi lovelies, welcome. I'm so glad you could be with me today, and I hope you're all doing really well. We are nearly close to the Christmas Christmas season. Well, we are in Christmas season pretty much. I hope you're all feeling really optimistic and positive around this time of year, as it can be really hard for a lot of people. You know, a lot of people aren't really that happy around this time of year. So I hope whatever's going on for you guys, that you're able to have support around you, and those who are loving, you know, in your life, that you're able to have love and light and supportive friends or family around you, okay? And I just feel drawn to saying that because I feel like a lot of people dread the Christmas season or the holiday season because it's not always a happy time for everybody. And we are at a distance from people that we love, and there's a lot of different challenges going on in people's lives. People have lost, you know, loved ones, close loved ones to them that they won't be able to spend Christmas time with or the holidays with. So it's not necessarily a very exciting time. But for those who are celebrating, I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I probably will say it again in, you know, future videos before Christmas time. But I just felt drawn to saying that today, that, you know, my prayers go out to you guys, and I hope you're going to be okay. As it can be a very stressful and depressing time for some people. Now, I just wanted to say a big thank you to Nick. She's been sending me all these different little gifts over the last few months, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to her. She's just so beautiful. She sent me this beautiful incense cone holder thing, and I've got some beautiful little angel statues that she sent me here as well. We've got the moonstone, the aventurine, the little tiger's eye, tiger eye one. There's a sun gold one as well. There's so many beautiful things she sent me, and one of the ones she sent me here is this gorgeous necklace. It's a butterfly necklace, and you can see the gold behind it, but what you can do is you open it up. I've just got to find where it is here. You open it up and you can take the little color thing out and put a new one in there. So there's all different little colors you can have at different times. So today I was wearing blue and now I'm wearing gold, and I just think it's so awesome. So thank you so much, Nick, for your beautiful gifts that you've sent me. Yeah, you're just lovely. And to anyone who's ever gifted me anything, any donations or any cards that you have sent me, thank you so, so much, guys. You are just beautiful. Now, let's get started. What I've got here is, how are they feeling for you? How are they feeling? The topic today we're looking at is going to be what they don't want you to know. Now, this could be pretty broad, you know. What they don't want you to know could be their feelings or their thoughts or something they might be hiding from you at this stage. I don't know what the cards are going to tell us yet, but I always say, you know, well, I don't always say, but we know, a lot of us know that we can only see what their higher self allows us to see. So, you know, it could be for our highest good or their highest good that we are able to tap into this. It's not like a spying on them type thing, where, you know, it's like, ooh, what are you up to type thing. Just so you guys know, a lot of the readings I do, I like it to come from a healing place as well, so that you have a better idea and you have some insight as to why your person might be behaving the way they are. Okay, and it doesn't necessarily have to be bad either. You know, it could be that you guys are getting along really well and you just want to know what's going on in the connection. Some of you might be separated or undergoing a lot of challenges. Yeah, so yeah, that's something else. I just realized I forgot to say Nick also got me this beautiful angel here as well, so it's so cute. Okay, just wanted to make sure I have covered that as well. Okay, guys, so the readings that we have to choose from is reading number 1, which is the Triple Goddess Tarot, which is the Citrus Blend Invigorating Blend Essential Oils. Then we've got the Divine Journey Tarot that I created with the Lavender Oil Restful Blend. Then we have number 3, which is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, which is the Elevation Joyful Blend. So take a moment to focus on the cards, put your person in mind, and we will get started shortly. Hi Group 1, welcome guys. I'm so glad you could be with me today. You chose a gorgeous citrus blend, a citrus bliss it's called, invigorating blend. Just going to put some on my wrists here. I just love the smell of this. It's very citrusy, beautiful orange in it. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, so let's get started. I probably shouldn't have done that, you know, putting oil all over my hands when I'm touching my cards. But anyway, it seems to go with the territory, doesn't it? Oils, candles, incense, cards, it's all part of it. All right, guys, let's get started. So we're going to see what is going on with your person. How are they currently feeling? What energy are they in right now? And how are they feeling for you? And what do they not really want you to know right now that they're not coming forward with? Okay, what's their current energy, please, Spirit? Well, we got the Knight of Swords reversed. These are new cards, so bear with me. The Fool. And we've also got the Hierophant. Got Gemini energy there in Taurus. So we've got Foolish. Oh, this is interesting with the Fool card. I've made a fool of myself. Your person might have been very impulsive and said something that they just felt really foolish about. Maybe it was something that really hurt your feelings at the time, or maybe they feel like they've just, like maybe it's made you question their values. And also it shows me that they're starting to really question their own values here as well. And it feels like they said something against what their values are, because they have I feel like your person does have strong morals and values, and something has been said where they just really feel like they've got to kick themselves for it right now because it was an impulsive move and maybe they didn't trust. But for some of you, I do feel like your person did trust and open up to you and then backed right out of it, and they feel bad for that. What's this one? Yeah, empathetic. I feel your pain more than you know. Your person's pretty spiritual. I feel like they are in tune. And it's probably why they also feel foolish, because they feel bad for hurting you. But they are a sensitive person. They are actually empathic. They can... they're quite a deep person, actually. Wow. You are the one I dream of. I could only work with what I had at the time and surrender to the present feeling. Your person's surrendering to the pleasant feeling? Oh my God, to the present feeling. Maybe it is a pleasant feeling at the moment. I don't know. But maybe they're trying to find a pleasant feeling. But basically what I see is that your person is feeling quite foolish over something that has pained you. It's gone against their own values, their own morals. And they're saying that they could only work with what they had at the time. So I feel like they wanted to jump in and do the right thing and, you know, say what they mean and mean what they say. And it does feel like for some of you, they did say something that really was like wearing their heart on their sleeve. And then they might have retracted from that and really felt foolish because they might have left themselves too vulnerable too soon. That's only for some of you. I do want to get a clarifier on the Gemini Knight of Swords here. So Page of Swords. Yeah, once again, it's about them sitting back and reflecting right now on... Some of them didn't jump in when they could have too. So there's so many different messages going on here, guys, for each of you, okay? Some of you, I'm feeling that they did jump in fast. They retracted really quickly as fast as they jumped in, and they feel really bad about that. Some of them have said something to you and feel foolish about that and know they've hurt you. And some of them are just sitting back now and reflecting and thinking, what's my next move in this? Yeah, and the Page of Cups for the Hierophant here as well. So I feel like they're trying to explore their feelings in this and where they really stand, and they're trying to work out what they really believe in. And yeah, I feel like they're trying to do the right thing. They're inexperienced maybe with love, commitment, things like that. Maybe commitment really freaks them out. Deceive. I've been lying to myself and to you, and I regret it. See, I'm filled with fear and doubt. Yeah, your person's a person that might come in and then out again really fast. Instead of taking the leap of faith into this commitment with you, they feel foolish because they know that they should just do it. Yeah, they're being held back. They've got 2 pages here too. So it shows that there might be some inexperience here regarding communication and like moving into a commitment. It was my fault that I blamed you. And that might be that feeling of being foolish too, because maybe there was some harsh words said, or they just cut you out quickly, or yeah, it's just like they were in and then really out really fast. So I've become so numb, I don't know how to make wrongs right. All right, so how are they actually feeling for you? So we've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And we've got the Queen of Swords. And we've also got the 5 of Wands reversed. And we've got the 9 of Pentacles. They're feeling so foolish. They feel like they had the opportunity to step up, is what I'm hearing, and give you, you know, to be equal to you and to offer you a commitment in this and work with you as a team. But now they're feeling like they stuffed up, and they kind of look at you like, in some ways they don't want to fight for this because they're afraid they're going to lose out, and look even more foolish. So they're already feeling foolish, but they feel that if they are to pursue you and you reject them, or if you've got someone else in your life that you're pursuing, or they're pursuing you, they're afraid that, you know, they might come out second best. And it could be now that you have moved on with someone, and they might be kicking themselves because they're realizing there's regrets here, that they were lying to themselves all along, you know, and now they've missed out on that opportunity. They feel like they look up to you. They feel like maybe you're a bit cold with them. Maybe you've called them out and really given them some cold, hard truths. You've spoken your truth to them, and you've, like, see how the mask is on the ground here? It's kind of like you've just really revealed them, you know, revealed them for who they are, their inexperience, their inferiority that they feel around themselves here, the fact that they have been just in denial or living a lie, and they feel like they put you on a pedestal. They really look up to you, and they feel like you are just such an awesome, independent, inspiring person. They don't feel like they would be strong enough and have a strong foundation enough to build upon something with you, because they just feel like you'd be fine with them on your own without them, and that you're moving onwards and upwards and just getting on with your life. But they really look up to you. They almost feel so much like a page compared to you being a king or a queen. You know, it's yeah, they just feel so inexperienced with life lessons here too, in love. And intuitive, so trust your inner knowing. Yeah, they might see you as a very intuitive, wise person who just, you have learned a lot about life. You've been able to use discernment, and you are not mucking around now. Like, you want the real deal. And so it says dark. It says, I am afraid you're not going to want me if you see the truth. Yeah, that they do feel like they have been wearing a mask with you, and that you have seen the truth, and they feel really stupid about that now, because they might have come in really fast and confident and promised things, or if not even a promise, they've just come in with this energy of wanting to be with you and telling you everything that they actually stand by with their values, but their actions haven't followed that. So they just, feel like a fool. It is okay to move on. So it's almost like they realize that, okay, I missed that opportunity, and you're moving on without me, and it's all I can really resign myself to, the fact that you are moving on without me. And you show me myself without my shell. Yeah, that's like that mask. You've cut through the barriers and you've really pierced through the veil and seen them for who they truly are. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, your person could be a really good person, but just not at that point where they can, and I keep getting the word step up, to meet you on your level, to commit to this with you. Yeah, I just feel like they don't know how. They don't know how to. They feel like you're growing up without them type thing. I'm struggling to find the right words to say to you. Yeah, they're sort of sitting back and watching you, maybe watching your social media, or feeling awkward if you are in contact. They're feeling awkward around you. It's so hard not talking to you. Okay, for a lot of you, there is no communication, and they are watching your social media. And maybe seeing some really nice photos that you might be putting up about, you know, yourself or your friends. You're getting on with life. You're succeeding in life. Love, my heart is opening and I'm ready. And gentle, I'm staying away from you because the last thing I want to do is to hurt you. Yeah, they know that, you know, they feel bad because they think that if you are to come back into their life, or if they're, you know, if you give them another chance type thing, that they're just going to end up hurting you again. That's what they're feeling really bad about and foolish about as well. And I can't get you out of my head and it's driving me insane. And I want to feel that way again. So you made them feel maybe very special. You might have been very nurturing or just beautiful with them and made them feel like they could in some ways let their guard down. And they did really enjoy being that close to you. But then obviously the fears have come in. So what do they not want you to know? So we got the Justice card reversed. And we've got the Judgment card and the Six of Swords. Okay, what do we got else? And we've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. All right, I'm going to get another card on this in a minute. We've got the Libra energy there. We've got, what is it, Libra and Capricorn and Libra again. Yeah, and Taurus and Gemini, twice with Gemini. All right, I just want to get my bearings on this. What is this saying? What do they not want you to know about them? So integrity is interesting with the Justice card as well. I'm trying to do the right thing. I feel like your person's undergoing a very karmic lessons right now, and it feels to me like instead of trying to deal with them and work on themselves, even though they are trying to do the right thing, they are just kind of running away and giving up. So they're not strong enough. It feels like focus. I know what I want and I can't stop until I have it. So yeah, it's almost like their focus is on you and other things rather than internally looking within at what they need to. And as I said before, they've kind of resigned themselves to the fact that you're moving onwards and upwards. So it's kind of like this energy that they won't fight for this. They're not going to jump into this and try and fight for this. It's almost like in some ways you've really made them reflect and look within, and they're questioning their own values and what they believe in as well. So even though they have certain values and stuff, they I don't know, you've kind of made them really look within at who they are. See, because we got here, all of the anger I hold back is burning me up from inside, and this is rage. So they have a lot of stuff, a lot of karmic stuff from their past that they still need to sort through. And you might have seen bits of this or a lot of this. Some of you will know whether there's pent up stuff within your person or unresolved issues or pain or anger to do with an ex or their childhood, something from their past that they've been battling that they just need to let go now. They're not invested in it anymore. They're not invested in working on themselves. Because, I think also relationships trigger your person, and in some way they look up to you, but they're also envious of the people around you because they want to be like that and they can't be, and they're angry at themselves for it, but then they blame their past for it as well, and whoever else in their life that might have caused them to be this way. So instead of kind of taking ownership of that and thinking, well, that's happened to me, but I need to work on myself and look within so I can move on with peace, they are keeping on to it. Even though I know they're trying to do the right thing, what they're focusing on is still from the past, bringing up this unresolved resentments and rage and pain. And that's why they're staying away too, because they don't want to bring that out onto you. So I'm afraid of opening up my heart again. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here. So it's like an ingrained thing in your person right now. As much as they want to push through this and have a breakthrough, they feel like things are not fair in their life, but instead of trying to work on it and make it fair and make it right and have that rebirth and a new life, they would rather just, well, not that they would rather, but it's kind of like they just have this this pattern within them that they can't break free from, a karmic chain, and it comes from generational stuff. It's their parents, it's their grandparents, it's stuff that's been put onto them. Some have been alcoholics, some have been, substance abuse, some have been like really having commitment issues, and there's been a lot of anxiety about having to be a certain way. Your person might be a little bit of a perfectionist, that they feel that things have to be a certain way, or that they have to do things a certain way to make someone happy, and that no one's ever happy. So there's kind of like a bit of resentment to the opposite sex. And yeah, it can be in some ways that they might say things in passing, in comments, that makes you think, well, have you got issues, around women or around men, or around relationships? So it's just some stuff your person really, really needs to heal within themselves. And yes, I do see a good person in them. I do see that they do have strong morals and values, but I do feel they also have to start questioning those as well. Where have they learned them from? Is it sitting right with their integrity? Is it something that, are they acting out and living what their morals and values are? Are they actually aligning with that, or are they allowing their rage and anger and sorrow and pain to overtake all of that, and it prevents them from having that spiritual cleansing where there is like a resurrection for them emotionally, spiritually? So it looks to me like they would just, at this time, prefer to kind of not face those things within themselves because it's too confronting, it's too painful. It just means that they feel more foolish and they feel like they're a failure if they have to look at those things. Mask. Honestly, I pretend to be someone I'm not because being vulnerable feels uncomfortable. We just said that, didn't we? So it's interesting because you have seen them for who they are, what they're struggling with, and they really don't like that. Selfish. I love the way you make me feel, but I can't give you the same in return. So yeah, it's really what's been going on here. And the void. So it's a dark moon, the void. Your person feels like they're in a void. They're in between feeling, what is it? So as I said, in that dark place, could be a dark night of the soul type thing. They feel like they're still trying to get answers, and they do feel numb. We did see that before. They feel quite numb. They're not getting any kind of respite or relief from this. They're not receiving any kind of light answers coming within right now. But we do have the new moon beginning. So we got the 1 and the 2 together, which is interesting. And we did see the Fool, which can represent a new beginning. So let's get another card on that. I want to clarify what the new beginning is. So the 8 of Pentacles could be a new job for them. They might be focusing on work, study, that kind of thing. And it could be something that helps them to grow in themselves and to feel good in themselves, you know, that they're actually starting to put focus on something that's going to help them to get ahead in life. But yeah, emotional stuff, romantic stuff, relationship stuff is just really hard for your person. So new supportive connections, but playing it safe. So once again, you know, there could be family, friends, that kind of thing around them, but they're still playing it safe even with other people. Maybe even if it's not even romantic, they might still be holding a guard up even around any kind of closeness that they might have with anybody. So it's a real issue for them. I wonder if you are happy without me, and I'm afraid to contact you. We also have too that this could be someone else coming into their life, as in you know, a casual thing, or it could be a new person coming in, but they're still going to play it safe. So it is a lesson that they're repeating over and over again. Like, what am I saying? It's not a lesson. It's a pattern that they're repeating over and over again until they get the lesson and do something about it. That's what that is. So yeah. So perspective, yeah, they've got to change their perspective. Once again, it feels like they're just lost in a maze, trying to find their way out. They just got to change their perspective and get out of this void. Even though sometimes we have to be in the void to reflect, it's just that your person doesn't know how to get out, and they're not trying to get out. They're focusing on the past and their resentments and getting stuck in that narrative instead of trying to see things from a positive angle and yeah, heal themselves. So yeah, that's what it is. So we've got discipline, training, consistency, practice. Yeah, it's definitely something they need to do. So what is this one? Yeah, just wanted to grab these ones here. So a higher calling is coming in, okay, for your person. Also for you, someone you love is thinking of you right now. So your person is thinking of you. It's there. I feel like it's on the astral, like you're feeling this pull towards them and they're calling you in. Guiding light. There you go. Maybe on the astral plane, spiritually, you can help your person to come out from that void by seeing your guiding light. You know, in the spirit world, when we're asleep at night and we astral travel and we meet up in the 4D or the 5D, it's amazing what, how you can help somebody. It's amazing how you can connect with them and help them through. Even if you talk to them in the 3D as if they're there with you and pray for them or send a light to them, you know, this is something that can help. Wow. Okay, hang on a minute. It's way too many there. This says sincerity. So come from a sincere place and I love you. Also, that's also your person, a sincere. If they've said they love you, it's coming from a sincere place. And embrace your inner child and visualize your dreams into reality. And Cancer, nurturing home and family resilience. So it's just about you embracing your inner child, visualizing your dreams into reality, and paying attention to your home and family right now, and the safety net, you know, the safety net of that, nurturing that right now. How is Spirit helping your person? What are they helping them with? What is Spirit going to help your person with? Wow, hang on. It's fallen. Like they all do. Okay. Self. It says self. So go within. when we invest more energy in developing our spiritual lives, the outer world begins to take care of itself. So spirit is helping your person by being in the void, you know, that to reflect and look within at their self, to stop putting on a mask, because really they can't put a mask on with themselves. When they're alone by themselves, they've only got themselves and their true self to, you know, to have to face. So if they're using drugs or alcohol to hide and escape, it's probably going to take a bit of time. But your person's, you know, definitely spirit is helping them to push through those that pain and those barriers there. So what does spirit advise you to do? So listen with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Do some heart chakra work, you know. Maybe get some Reiki on there, or just do a YouTube video on opening the heart chakra, trusting in your heart. Listening to your heart. So we've got lovers. There are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. You know, it could be that for some of you, you are with somebody else, or there is another pathway for you where your divine soulmate, someone else will come in, spirit will bring in someone else for you who is on your level and who will, you know, give you what you deserve in life, and vice versa. Chariot, charge ahead with confidence and stay strong and focused. And that's the Cancer energy also. And the Lovers is a Gemini in the tarot. What else have I got here? So we got the Chaser. Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Now, if this is resonating with you as the Chaser, it just shows that the more you chase this person, the more unanswered questions you're going to receive. The more you're probably going to get hurt, you know, because this person will just keep backing off and closing down. And if they feel like they're backed in a corner in some way, they might say something that's hurtful, or they might open up a little bit and then shut you down again or shut you out. You know, just got to be careful. So twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So it could be for some of you, you are twin flames. And it says not enough. So frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So there's definitely a lot of stuff to just let go of right now in this. It's not functional, you know, it's dysfunctional at the moment. There's codependency going on, and your person just really needs time to heal and look within and work on themselves. Can you handle all my scars? Yeah, your person's got a lot of stuff. You are my destiny. And everything you've ever said to me, I've taken to heart. And the kindness in your heart is so beautiful. Okay, let's get some charms. So, you know, I really feel like your person loves you. I really do feel they love you. They have got real feelings for you. And it's a lot of pain, I feel like, for them. It's pained them a lot to have to let this go for now. But that's just the journey that they're on right now. It's probably best for both of you that they do this right now. Okay, group 1 spirit message. What am I saying? I'm half asleep. Group 1's charms. Group 1's charms. Oh, I know why I said that. Yeah, I know why I said that, guys. Because I had the Rumi cards. I forgot to do it. Just bear with me. Rumi cards for this one. Wow, there it is. Sacred Phoenix Heart. This is almost like, you know, rising from the ashes, going through the turmoil and the challenges and having that fire, you know. It's like the purification of the fire, but it's like you're burning up in the fire. And so both of you are undergoing this massive purification stage, you know, in the connection here as well, but individually. And I feel like your person has to hit rock bottom and has to go through the dark night of the soul to be able to rise up again from the ashes. So both of you are doing that. That's what I see here, is both of you arising from the ashes, but it's also to do with the heart chakra once again. So you are reigniting your heart chakra after having to say goodbye, and it's a cleansing here as well. We've got the number 21, which is the world in the tarot, so it kind of represents a completion, and then you've got a new beginning again. So that's beautiful. All right, let's have a look, group 1. Okay, so we've got the Sagittarius. We've got you both being in each other's hearts. And we've got the Rose key. So it's also looks like a letter E on there as well. Could be significant. We've got the koala from Australia with the opals. And they might want to give you a really big bear hug right now. They've had to cut this off for now. Okay, so there's things that they still need to cut away from their life. But it looks like a transformation can take place. We did see the sacred phoenix heart, so it can represent that, you know, you got to crash down to the ground and then be able to pick yourself back up again. So it's almost like a shedding of the old ego, shedding of the old chapter, shedding a skin, you know, and arising, like rising up again. So we've got the flowers in the flower pot, so they do want to see this grow and blossom and bloom and be healthy. And Taurus energy here as well, which says trustworthy. So it does feel like to me that, you know, this person can be trustworthy. You might be thinking, well, no, they can't be, but that's something they might be working on right now. So let's get some letters. So we've got an X, an E, an S. Funny, I've got the word sex. We've got H, G, O, B, D, A, K, and a P, and a C. Okay, let me see, because I've got O, A, and an E, so it's going to be a little bit. So we had the word sex, we've got the word P-A-C-K, got the word pack, so someone might be packing a bag right now and going somewhere else. We got the word back, so it looks like your person may come back after they've, you know, had some time to really sort themselves out and go through that whole transformation they need to undergo. We've got the word sack. Sax, so it could be that someone plays a saxophone or might be a musician. We've got the word deck, D-E-C-K. Someone might have a deck around their home, could be on a boat. Beck, we've got B-E-C for Beck. What else? Gas, G-A-S, someone could work at a petrol station. Excuse me. Oh, God. I think it's that smoke. Okay, so we got P-A-S-H. P-A-S-H, Pash. So they might like a really good kiss with you, you know, they want to pash you. We've got the name Ash, so it could be Ashley. We've got the word cash, C-A-S-H. So they might have a lot of cash, or they're focusing on their finances right now. Yeah, did I say the word shack before? Shack. X could be an issue with some people, an X here. They might own a shop, like a business, like a small business somewhere, or they might like to shop a lot. Got the word shape for some reason. So someone could be trying to get into shape, you know, like on their fitness right now. G-A-P, so a gap, like you feel like there's a big gap and distance in the connection here. Cop, C-O-P, someone could be a cop or work in the law enforcement industry. There's probably so many things I can't see right now. CODE, so code. Sometimes it feels like your person's talking in codes, like you've got to decode what they're saying to you. Could be something about a code, I don't know. Some of you have like a code word or code name between each other or something. Got the word cod, so someone could be fisher, like a fisherman, or like fishing, or like fish. Pod, COD, like two peas in a pod. Could be a podcast that you listen to. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. There's bed, B-E-D, C-H-E-A-P, got the word cheap. So I don't know what that might be. Heap. Yeah, God, there's so many other ones. Ox, year of the ox, maybe. Got a box, once again, packing and stuff. Socks, S-O-X, I don't know, guys. Let me know in the description box below if you can think of anything else. And don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your twin flame soulmate. And he or she says, I'm thinking of you right now. So as you watch this video, they're thinking of you. So I hope this has resonated. Please look after yourselves, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi lovelies, welcome guys. You chose group 2, the Divine Journey Tarot, and the lavender, where am I? The Lavender Peace Restful Blend. Smells so delicious. Some of these smell so awesome, you just want to like drink them, but of course you wouldn't. But yeah, they're so nice. Okay. Put a couple of drops of lavender oil on your pillow at night and you will sleep soundly. Okay, let's get started, guys. The Divine Journey Tarot. Just want to ask, am I doing reversals on these today? Am I doing reversals? I actually created these cards, and usually I don't normally do like reversals for these, but I'm just asking Spirit, do we do reversals today for these ones? Yep, okay. All right, what is the current energy of your person? Hang on a moment. What is the current energy of your person? Seven of Insights, Sneaky Behavior, and Secrets. We've got Six of Insights, moving towards a calmer future. And we've got the Queen of Passion reversed and the Five of Prosperity reversed. So Divine Feminine of Determination and Left Out in the Cold reversed. So your person's giving up. They're kind of sneaking away. It looks like maybe out of the connection, feeling like they have been rejected. I just want to get some more info on this first. Now, when I created these, the insights are the swords, the passion are the wands, and the prosperity is the pentacles. And the roses are the water, the cups. So we've got nobody cares, isolation. Yeah, your person's just slinking away. Not feeling like the fire, you know, burning within to keep something going. They've been feeling left out in the cold. They're just, you know, trying to seek out some warm shelter somewhere, like nobody cares about me type thing, and what I'm lonely and I'm so tired of feeling alone and I'm feeling sorry for myself type thing. So wild, nothing can tame a spirit like this. So your person really doesn't feel at home anywhere. And it's really quite sad in some ways. And I know some of you might think, well, you know, that's their own doing. But, you know, I feel like your person just doesn't seem to know what to do. They tend to follow a pattern. It's all they know. They don't know any other way. And they are someone that is very hard to maybe, you know, well, I'm not going to say tie down, but it's kind of like there's somebody who finds it hard to settle in one place, and maybe they find it very uncomfortable being in a connection with somebody where they have to kind of like answer to someone else or have to work on something with someone else's responsibilities, and they just don't feel like they have it in them, to the energy or the passion to keep fighting for something. But I'm just going to keep getting more info on this, okay? And I want you to be happy. So they feel like they're not good enough, okay? They feel like they're not good enough for you. They're hiding their true feelings. And they do feel like no matter what they do, it's not good enough. So yes, they are in a bit of a victim mentality. And, you know, maybe you told them, like, maybe some of you said to them, like, I can't do this with you, you know, we're not aligning, and what your values are and what you want are different to what I want. You're still sitting on the fence, or you're, you know, still running away, and I can't do this back and forth game with you anymore. And they know this, and they're feeling quite ashamed of it, you know. Yeah, there might be a bit of a free spirit, just used to being independent, doing what they want, coming and going, and just feel like they don't have to, once again, be accountable for anything or for your feelings. You know, it's kind of like they're really afraid of this commitment. They really have cold feet. And they don't want to fight anymore with you. They feel like they just need to let it go. Yeah. So I wish I could turn back time. I'd do things differently. There is so much of life I want to share with you. And I'm sorry I went MIA. It was never my intention to abandon you. So MIA is missing in action, for those who don't know, meaning that, you know, they've just taken off and went missing out of the connection. And they know that they abandoned you, and I wish I could take back my words. And you and I were too young. So meaning that, you know, if it's not an age thing, meaning that you know, however you were going on your path together, it might have been quite premature. Some of you might have been emotionally immature at the time, but they definitely feel like they are not wise enough or old enough, if that makes sense. Like they haven't grown in themselves enough to hold a responsible position in a relationship, in a committed relationship. So they just feel, you know, they feel really bad about this because they, for whatever reason, just can't seem to fit into that box where they are the person that will step up and commit to you and work alongside you as a team. They just feel like they don't have it in them. They don't have it in them. And you are so sexy. So they really do, like, they're very attracted to you. And my heart never knew loneliness until you walked away. I'm missing you. So how are they really feeling for you? Okay, so 2 of Passion, making plans, and 6 of Prosperity reversed, giving and receiving. And the 6 of Passion, victory reversed. Okay, we've got a few here. Hang on. Okay, so we've got the Death card reversed. We've got the King of Passion, Divine Masculine of power and vision, transformation, and the Divine Feminine of luxury, and 4 of Passion. Okay, let's have a look. These are the reversed ones. Let's see. So your person feels like you're making plans on moving away from them. They feel like you're not going to give into this anymore. You're not having a bar of it. You don't see victory in this connection with them. You don't feel like they're like how they feel about you. This is how they're feeling about you, is that you don't see victory with them, that the fire's gone out, that you have looked at them like they're not growing or transforming on their path at all, that don't have a higher vision, and that they're not able to be someone that you can rely on. You know, they're not responsible, they're not reliable, they're not grounded. And yes, there's a lot of passion here. They want to have this happy home and celebrations with you. They can see that you would be the person they would want to make home with, and perhaps even, you know, be married to. It could be that as well, but they really feel like you've moved on. Maybe you share a home with someone else. Yeah, they just really feel like you've turned your back on them. What was over here again? Yeah, we got 666 here. You might be seeing 666s as well. So 6, 6, and 6. And yeah, truth. So I know you can feel me and you're inside my mind. You know the truth I've been trying to hide. And depressed. Nothing matters anymore. I give up. Yeah, your person's really depressed. They're really in a dark place right now. And they feel like a loser, you know. They just feel like they just can't do anything right now. So I'm sorry. And write down your feelings. So it could be that they really just want you to write to them. But no, not so much that. What I feel, yeah, they probably do want to hear from you, but I feel like it's more about them wanting to write down their truth to you and apologize, rather than, I think they're too afraid to confront you and face you. They would rather do it in a text or in an email, you know, to pen it down to you. So we tread a path of infinite meaning together. And you made my life a waking dream. So you really did stir something and ignite something in your person, but they didn't know how to deal with it. They just didn't have the tools or emotional intelligence maybe to just be able to handle something like this and to handle someone as strong as you. Yeah, they just didn't know how to match up to that. So I remember every detail of that day. Could be that you walked away and I want you. And I've kept my feelings for you secret. I now wanted to tell you how much you mean to me. Yeah, I think that they really get like a lump in their throat when they think about saying it to you, what they feel. So, baggage, I'm sweeping away toxicity to make room for what's truly important. And why? I don't know what has happened between us. If you're confused, I'm confused too. So it is like things have been left up in the air and you really might have turned your back on this person and went cold on them. And they really just don't know what the hell to do about it. They're feeling very confused. Even if you told them things very clearly, they're still confused. So I'm a big mess, and that's the last thing you need right now, and I need you because I love you. So what is your person, you know, what do they not want you to know? Okay, so that was reversed. Ace of Roses, special beginnings, reversed. Okay. We've got the Fool, which has kind of come out this way. We've got the Eight of Passion, swift positive action. Oops. We've got the Tower reversed. And we've got the High Priestess reversed. And we've also got the Five of Insights. And the Lady Justice reversed. Okay. Some heavy energies here. Your person really... Let's have a look here. What do they not want you to know? Yeah, you've triggered something in your person and they're afraid. Like, it's almost like they might have been quite independent and strong coming in and it was all beautiful and flirting and confidence and just laughter and just fun times and feeling like, you know, you were best mates or something. And then they're feeling like once something has happened and you've seen the real them, it's really shaken your person to their core some truths that you have given them. And also they're starting to realize there's a very spiritual connection with you. There's a lot of passion with you. There's a spiritual connection here. They're really afraid to jump in and follow their passions and their heart. And they're really confused because their intuition, their spirituality is telling them to go for it. But yet they're still holding on to past pain, arguments and bad blood. So it says the need to win at all costs, but is a no-win situation. So conflicts, disagreements, the need to be right. Walking away with sadness and loss as relationships fall out and turn sour. Selfishness, lack of compromise, and an absence of respect lose out worse in the end. So it's almost like your person is feeling like they're getting their karma in some way, because they might have been really callous with your feelings. Their actions might have really hurt you so badly. For some of you, there might have been an infidelity, where they just didn't take your feelings into account, and there might have been loyalty issues and betrayals here, and sneakiness. And I just feel like, they feel so bad that they have disrupted this whole pain. It's like an eruption of pain within you, and they're just feeling so shut out and horrible. And yeah, I feel like they don't really want to tell you the impact that this breakup or challenges that has arisen has really had on them. And I feel like they really do feel like they're getting their karma now, and they don't want you to know this. So surrender to the present feeling. That's something they're finding really hard to do, is to accept everything that's happened here. We've been meeting in dreams. Yeah, they're really tapping into your spiritual side, like both of you, your spirit. My heart aches to reconcile. Trust. They're trying to trust in the process and holding on to the happy memories and cherish the sad ones, as they both bring great lessons. So your person's trying to see the lesson in it, but they are really feeling so bad and horrible that, that they have really hurt you, and they feel it even worse if you have really turned your back on them and have kind of come at them with a cold energy, like detached or aloof. You're not giving anything to them now. They're feeling punished, that you're punishing them. And there's some very unresolved things here, like even the sexual passion. There's pent up stuff there with that. They don't want to move on away from you, even though they feel they have to. So we do see that they have felt rejected. They're feeling like the fire has been put out, and you're not having a bar of it. So they don't want you to know that they're still holding on, I think. There's something going on there. What is that? They don't want you to know that they're holding on to the pain. That they don't want you to know how much pain they're in around this. So my heart skips a beat when I see you. So they might see you out and about, or on your social media, or on your photos. And they just, they really do have this deep love for you. So we can build something special together. They fantasize about that. You will find me if you let go. I am overwhelmed by excitement and confusion, and our fate is to create an unforgettable story. That's what they're feeling. And I'm an idiot. I didn't realize what I had until it was too late. So wisdom. Yeah, your person's starting to gain wisdom of their past mistakes. So they've just got to sit back and now focus on, the lesson in this. And, that one. Yeah, and fruition, harvest, moon. So it's about they just got to wait it out. They've just got to wait it out. They might be a bit impatient. Oh, hang on. Wrong cards. So we've got increase. and intuition manifestation. So they might be trying to increase, they're trying to manifest something. They might be trying to manifest you into their life, or some kind of healing or something here between you both. Or trying to manifest the answers on what to do next, you know, how to bring in more communication or something with you. Yeah, it's almost like they're willing you to change your mind or something. So we've got here rebellion, upstart, how do you say that? Tumult, revolution. So your person is a rebel. They're rebelling against things right now. And that's just because they're in that victim mentality right now. And we've got passion, yeah, a lot of passion for you, but also shape-shifting with the clouds. So the passion can change from anger and, you know, frustration and rage sometimes within, to then change, like transforming into passion for you and its sexual chemistry. So there's a whole lot of stuff going on within your person right now. Yeah. So returning love, they definitely... looks like they, you know, want to return to you. It could be that you do want to return to them. Destined love. Wow. So it does look to me, maybe, you know, for some of you, for a lot of you, it could be that your person's in a funk. They have to learn some lessons and just grow within themselves and really get strong in themselves. And once they're able to, maybe down the track, you know, you might be able to restart this with them. They really want to reignite. Question loyalty. And time to walk away. So yeah, it's interesting that's coming up as well, because it's saying that it could go either way for you guys. You know, it could be that you know you are destined, you can return to this, but you will be questioning loyalty. It might be that you can return to each other, but will there ever be that trust there again? So yeah, you're at a distance from each other. You could be physically or emotionally at a distance right now. And it says falling in love. So the feelings are so strong there, even though there's so much pain. How is spirit helping your person? What are they going to help your person with? So silence. Your person has to go into that place of silence. Be still. A daily practice of silence bears gifts, a heightened sensitivity to beauty, deep inner peace, and a profound feeling of connectedness to all living things. If your person's in a dark place, they are feeling disconnected from everything, especially you, and they just need to really go within and start healing. Go within and, you know, into that silence and listen to their intuition. So what is spirit helping you with? What do they want you to do? What is spirit guiding you to do? So renew your life, declutter your house or your mind, even your heart, and cultivate prosperity. So it says the abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. When you get rid of things, new things come in. It says radiant vitality is filling my life. Could be some of you are moving house. You might be selling something and buying other things. So it's kind of like that flow of energy going on for you. So you just got to keep focusing on that in your life to keep growing and moving forward. Yeah. Okay. So it says here, goals. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. All right, we're going to get some charms in a minute. Just want to quickly grab this card here. So we've got Sacred Soul Sister. So what this tells me is that maybe getting into the feminine energy is important at this time, and also surrounding yourself with females. It seems to me like that's really important right now, to surround yourself with those who are nurturing, who are giving, being able to share stories and your pain with others around you, like having your sisters around you, your soul sisters, and just going out and having fun with them, whether you're male or female. You know, males can have female friends or a literal sister that you can confide in, and just being able to just have that bond and just it's someone that you can like help to heal your heart here as well, I feel. Number 37 here as well, which is the number 10, so it's destiny. And I just feel like it's about being free to be who you are around your soul tribe. So whether it be brothers or sisters, it doesn't matter. I just feel the feminine energy is really strong in this card. And it's just about being receptive, being open to receiving, and being in that nurturing circle of people that you need. Okay. There's a cleansing that needs to be done spiritually here as well. Some of you might even go out and do some dancing, yeah, devotional dance or something. So let's have a look. Group 2. So we've got a seashell, so it could be someone living near the beach. We've got tears of sadness here, but through tears of sadness can come wisdom. We do have the Leo, and this says generous on the back. We've got the coat hanger, so someone might have good fashion, or he or she wants to come and make home with you and put their clothes in your closet. We also have the little boy with the cap on, so it could be that someone has a son, or you want to have a son, or it could be an inner child thing. We've got hope for the connection. We've got a little girl here watering, like with a watering can, so it's about wanting to water and nurture something once again. And it's interesting, we've got a boy and a girl, so it could definitely be the inner child. We've got the koala, Australian koala. Someone wants to give you a bear hug, or there could be a connection in Australia. So we've also got the sad tear, and we've got the tears of joy. So that's really good. So it shows me that through tears of sadness, there can be tears of joy coming. He's back, it says here, so someone could be returning. So it could be someone into sci-fi stuff as well. Let's get some letters. We've got a J and a T. SYBDIUA. Got quite a few vowels. Now let's have a look. We've got the word bad. Someone feels very bad. Sad. Yep, feels sad and bad. Okay. Got the word day, so someone could be like a morning person, or just be more a day person than a night person, I guess. J, J-A-Y, so it could be for Jay, Jason. Got bay, so once again could live near a water, like the sea or the ocean or a bay. We got TAB, so someone might go to the, like a bit of a gambling, like, what am I saying, might put some money on the horses or something. We've got BAT, bat. Bats could be significant as an animal spirit symbol, or it could be someone who plays sports like cricket. Jazz, J-A-S. Taj, is it Taj? I don't know if that's a word. Taz for Tasmania in Australia. Say, there's a lot they want to say to you. Do it yourself, DIY. So it could be that someone just loves to, they might have a creative side where they just want to build things or do things on their own. I've got a U here as well, don't I? Bus, B-U-S, so someone might ride in a bus on public transport. Just, sometimes short for Justin. Yeah, I can't get a lot on this one for some reason. Where am I? Yeah, no, I can't get much on this one, guys. Not sure if there's any other things I'm not seeing. tab. I don't know, guys. So let me know if you can think of anything else. Don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your twin flame soulmate, and your person saying it's not the right time. I just wanted to quickly shuffle on these. I can't remember if I did. Sorry, guys. Hang on a minute. I think something just went flying just then. Yeah, so we've got kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Could be another path. And passion, insane chemistry, liking each other equally and having fun. And also not enough and heartbroken. Yeah, so it makes sense to me that you're both in separation, heartbroken, feeling it's not enough at the moment. Maybe there is someone coming in that can give this to you. But at the same time, it could be that they're returning to you and that it will be okay in the end, guys. So look after yourselves. I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, Group 3. Welcome, guys. I'm so glad you could be with me today. You chose Group 3, the cards Chakra Wisdom Tarot with the Elevation Joyful Blend. Going to put some on my solar plexus because that's what you use for this one. Solar plexus, it helps to energize you. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. All right, let's have a look at what's going on with your person. What do they not want you to know? What is their current energy and what they're feeling towards you? Okay, let's get started. Group 3's person's current energy, please. Group 3's person's current energy, please. Please, Spirit. Okay, we've got the Four of Cups. Got the Star. And we've also got the Justice card reversed. So we've got the Aquarius and Libra energies there first up. And it looks like your person might be in a little bit of a emotionally stuck right now. They might be feeling that things are slow moving or non-moving, that things are imbalanced in their life, and that perhaps things are a little unfair, you know, how things have gone down. And card just fell down. Hang on a minute, guys. Oh. Well, this is interesting. This came out, I'm so madly in love with you, love. All right, let's have a look. Because they might be wishing upon a star right now in this space of just feeling really emotionally stagnant, maybe feeling like, you know, there's not really much available to them. You know, things are unfair, things have been imbalanced for some time or unbalanced, and they're feeling that, you know, maybe they are still hoping or wishing upon a star that some miracle will happen between you. So yeah, they're feeling broken. I don't know how to fix the pain in my heart. And weak. I'm about to break. Yeah, so it's kind of like maybe your person needs to go into a bit of that numb space right now so that they don't overreact or sink too much into that depression. So it's kind of like they are in a place of really inaction, but at the same time, it's like that neutral space, like they are feeling brokenhearted and stuff, but they're not allowing themselves to sink so deeply to the point of just being in a really dark place. They're just still trying to remain optimistic to a degree and hoping for the best, but they do feel there's only so much that they can take with this heartbreak or whatever it might be there. Yeah. So I'm just going to see what comes up with this. Oh, yeah, I want to choose these. Our fate is to create an unforgettable story. So it feels like your person's not really maybe accepting what's happened between you. They are feeling a little bit in limbo about this, and they really do still feel that, you know, you are destined to be together. and that, you know, you could both turn this around into something beautiful. So how can I forget you when everything reminds me of you? And we both know I am not the one for you. So deep down, they might be feeling this sadness because, and a lack of motivation in some ways, to work on themselves, because they just feel like, okay, well, there's nothing I can give that's new to this connection that you're going to really want. Maybe I'm just not the right person for you. We're not on the same page. We may not see things the same way, but it's like they are wishing upon a star that a miracle will happen, that maybe you'll see them in a different light, perhaps. Yeah. So when you hear our song, know that I am with you. And you are the reason why I'm smiling again. So it could be that, you know, when they think about you and they're thinking of the happier memories and when you were together, they were really brought to life. And when they do think of you, when they're, you know, sometimes you can be heartbroken and still have beautiful feelings together. But yeah, like they can still have beautiful feelings about you and reminisce and feel that you are the purpose for their life, you know. So without you, they might feel really bored and there's this lack of light in their life and lack of inspiration. All right, so let's see, how are they feeling towards you? Okay, what's that one? Oh, two of them. Three of Coins reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed. Two of Wands and the High Priestess. Well, they feel like you are just not invested in this at all, that you don't want to cooperate with them, you don't want to work with them, you don't want to even have a conversation or start off a new conversation. You might be following your intuition into a new path right now. Seven of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're not keeping your options open, and maybe they feel that you don't think about them. You know, they're kind of fantasizing and thinking about you, and they might think that you're just ready to move on. And they might feel too that they're afraid to tell you a truth. We are going to look at what they don't really want you to know in a moment too. So yeah, it's definitely something going on there. We've got the Pisces Cancer energy there, usually Pisces. And that you also are not, like, things have become real for you. You might have been, like, you've gained some wisdom, but you've got a vision and a purpose, and you're not allowing any distractions to get in the way of your mission or your path or where you want to go. But they can see that, you know, they're feeling that you don't want to restart this or reignite this with them. That you have... you're very independent, and there's things that you won't share with them. You're not going to share your deepest feelings with them. Yeah, I'm so tired of feeling alone and lonely. So that's how they're feeling, is that being without you is very lonely. And fear, love scares me because it scarred me, and illuminate, your light helped to guide me out of my darkness. So they can definitely feel like we've got a lot of passion cards here as well, and I can just see that how they view you is that you might intimidate them a little bit, you know, because you are so beautiful and they look up to you, and they might put you on a little bit of a pedestal sometimes, but they are really afraid to jump in and to show their true self to you. They might feel that you, don't know where that's come from, they might feel that you are way too good for them, you know, that you wouldn't give them the time of day again because of an injustice that they might have brought to this connection, that they weren't open enough, they weren't giving as much as they could have or should have. And I hide behind material things. Now, that makes a lot of sense too, as to how you're viewing them, as like you can only get so far, and through that shield that they hide behind. And they know that they have this issue, and that's why they feel like, well, you're better off without me. You know, we both know I'm not the right person for you. I'm on a different level to you. You're kind of like moving onwards and upwards. You're moving on with your life. You're tuning into the things you need to follow, your passions and dreams, and, you know, working on this with, like, they feel like if you were to work on this with them and put your attention onto them in this relationship, that it would be taking you away from your own passions and dreams and inspirations. Yeah, and there could be work for some of you. You could have been working together, and there could have been issues around that as well, yeah. So you and I were too young, and I'm afraid to contact you. So it could be that some of you did, you know, have a connection many years ago and there's been a break. But, you know, when I see that you and I were too young, sometimes it just means that I feel that the connection might have been too premature. Maybe it was too premature. You weren't both ready to have it. You're just on different levels too. So I wish you were here and listen to your heart over what others say. So yeah, they're missing you. And they really do hope that you're not listening to what others are saying about them, because they feel that you do really know the true them, but the real them. I wish I could turn back time. I'd do things differently. There is so much of life I want to share with you. And I'm protecting you by staying away. And I know we communicate telepathically, but I long for your loving touch. And love, my heart is opening and I'm ready. So they really do feel inspired to, you know, I feel like your person, if you were to make contact and try and, like, say you want to work on this with them, they might be hesitant, but at the same time they'd be reignited with that, you know. And it says no. Yeah. So they're really feeling that it would be a no. And ring, I promise you. Interesting. So it feels to me like you would say no unless there's a commitment type thing. And I made a mistake. Now I'm living with the consequences. I regret it. I really do. And I don't care how complicated this gets. I still want you. And a long, tight hug from you would be perfect right now. So let's have a look then. What is your person not wanting you to know? What do they not want you to know? The Hanged Woman, which is the Hanged Man. The Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Swords and the Seven of Coins reversed. Well, they feel that if they were to jump in, you know, if things were to change, or if they were just to suddenly jump in, or what I'm saying is that if they were given, like, if they felt there was signs, like clear signs given to them to jump right into this and impulsively contact you, they feel like that you would not still want a bar of them. Like, they feel like you wouldn't want to invest in this with them, that they'd be met with a wall. And in this space here of introspection, because we do see the Four of Cups, someone just staying still, it's stagnancy, but at the same time they are pausing and reflecting in this space of, like, stillness. You know, there's stillness, and what they're feeling and thinking, or what they're thinking in this, is that it's better to walk away. It's better to not confront things. It's better to let sleeping dogs lie. They don't want to start something up, like open up a whole can of worms by coming in and actually communicating with you, because they still feel lost. They feel like they're not strong, they're weak. They do want this love with you, this unforgettable love story. But at the same time, it's almost like they are wishing for a miracle rather than being in like fantasy land. It's like rather than being in like a real time, you know, it's almost like they're just fantasizing about how things could be. And they don't want you knowing that they're ruminating as well on all the things that went down wrong, that, you know, there has been an ego trip going on here as well. And they might be secretly pissed off with you for walking away from them. And it's something that they're still afraid that if they were to come back to you, and even though they have all this love for you and want to restart something, they still feel like they'd be holding this resentment within, and that it would come out and towards you and would hurt you in that way. And they're afraid that they have that within them, the ability to push you away and even to self-sabotage, even though they want it. So they don't really want you knowing that they still hold all this pain and resentment whilst, you know, they're seeing you moving on with your life. They know they've also caused you pain. They want to tell you that, you know, you're meant to be together, but they are afraid that you're going to just put a wall up and not want to hear it. Yeah. So let's see what else I can get with this. So we've also got the Gemini energy here and Pisces. So innocent, I swear I didn't do it. And truth. I know you can feel me and you're inside my mind. You know the truth I've been trying to hide. So they probably don't really want you looking at them as somebody who's naive. As well, that, you know, they realize that they have played mind games in the past, or that they haven't been emotionally mature, and they've allowed their ego and you know, stuff to get ahead of them and on top of it. So it's kind of like they're just really feeling foolish as well, and they know that in the past they might have made excuses and said, oh, I swear I didn't do it, you know, I'm innocent in this, when really there have been things that they haven't told you the truth with, and they realize that there's still some secrets and things, you know, that they're afraid that you might find out. Not that I don't feel like it's really bad, but I feel like for them, there has been, for some of you, mind games. There has been playing games, you know, and this like hiding from the truth. It's like they've been running around and just not wanting to face the truth for what it is and confront it. And you had enough of that. And it's like, I'm not playing this damn game with you anymore. You either want it or you don't. Not this in and out energy. Not, you know, it's just too impulsive. And so it says here, passion, you make me feel things I can't even describe. So your person's secretly admiring you. They're thinking of you. They are missing you. They're secretly passionate about you. Yeah, they sabotage. So things aren't always as they appear. And they get pissed off because you can see all this stuff going on, like their faults, you know. You inspire my mind and fill me with light. And distracted. I can't get my mind off you. They don't want you knowing all this stuff. They don't want you knowing how much of an impact you've had on them. And as much as they love you, they're still feeling like they're just not good enough. And they do want to come rushing in and just save the day type thing. They fantasize about it, but still they've got all these insecurities, and they've also got a lot of stuff, like they find it very hard to be able to just express how they're feeling or let you know how they're feeling. They're very closed off. Let's get some more cards. So we've got release. And nourishment. So it's like your person has to, you, or both of you, you know, you and they have to release yourselves from this connection to nourish your souls. Get that nourishment where, you know, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And follow your dreams, follow your purpose and passions in life. And let God or let the angels or the universe guide you to where you're meant to be. Both of you need to do that right now. And yeah, you're feeling them still very tightly, like strongly connected to you, like that invisible cord. You're still feeling them not letting go. And it's not always a nice feeling. I think you're feeling a lot of love from them, a lot of passion, and then you're also feeling the anger and the resentments. Tsunami, yeah, wake up call. They are going to, maybe this has given them a massive wake up call as well. And reflection. So they are having to reflect after a time of, emotional turbulence. And it kind of reminds me of the Tower card, this one, with the Hanged Man, you know, where there's stillness now. And it's a time for, like, when things have gone all crazy and there's a lot of turmoil, to now realizing when things settle down again, it's now time to reflect on why there was such an emotional storm going on as well. So friends and colleagues, and great gratitude and behind a mask. So yeah, it feels like your person's still going to wear a mask with their friends, their colleagues, but they're starting to learn lessons in gratitude, I feel. So maybe their friends, their circle, their tribe, whatever it is trying to help them to learn the lessons and have gratitude for what they are learning, and to follow the honoring path as well in life. Okay. So knowledge, study, learning, education. So yeah, your person's really still learning their life lessons, and just need to, they're very badly wounded, and I just don't feel like your person's a really malicious type of person. I feel like they lash out from hurt. They lash out because of immaturity. So they're still learning their lessons in life, and they're learning to be real with people and be authentic rather than hiding behind that mask. So I look for you everywhere. And I left when I saw you with someone. And I hid who I really am from you. Yeah, they're quite scared. They really are afraid of revealing their real true selves. Seeing you triggers past pain within me. And be patient. So it's going to take time for them to really, work on themselves. My heart aches to reconcile. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you have really let go and you're not going back. And you've told yourself you're not going back. So, yeah. Intuitive, trust your inner knowing. So that's where they're starting to learn right now, is to trust in their intuition. Yeah. Which can be hard to do when you're not in a really good headspace or emotional space. I've lost all faith. I don't think I can ever trust again. Okay. All right, let's see. How is Spirit helping your person? What are they going to help your person with? So we've got love. Okay, so share your heart. To love another is the ultimate expression of grace, shine, and strength. Okay, so step into the light. You are a gift to the world. So they are really afraid of coming forward and revealing who they truly are. And, they might be really afraid of love and receiving that. Maybe they haven't really had it before and they're afraid to shine their light. So because it's drawing attention to themselves, and that you might see all their faults and flaws. Strength. So face your fear. Every challenge is a blessing in disguise, a gift that makes us stronger, more conscious, and ultimately more alive. So Spirit is helping your person to shine their light, allow love in, and to grow strong in that journey. And so what is Spirit guiding you to do? Oh no, it turned upside down. So make a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. And to dwell in truth. I stand in the light of truth. So it's kind of like you can make a difference in the world by standing by your truth. Don't feel the need to hide away at all. Let's have a look at some of these cards. So pay attention to the signs. The universe are bringing signs to you. Can be in the form of feathers, names, numbers, anything that you can see that's significantly standing out to you. Your dreams hold sacred messages, so signs and symbols can be given to you in your dreams. And there's peace and forgiveness coming to your heart. And we got divinely connected. The cards before and after this one hold great significance when put together. All right, we got the peace and forgiveness card. What's coming after? And embrace your inner child. So maybe you need to forgive them because it's coming, their reactions are coming from a wounded child. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with this. Also, it could be not being too hard on your own self because you know, we all have that inner child within who just, we have to be really gentle with. Be gentle with yourself. Okay, and it says spring blossoms, so something could happen around springtime for you guys. It does show that you can really blossom even through all these challenges. And angels are protecting this connection. And within 8 weeks... you might be able to rebuild something. Okay, maybe just your own life, getting on top of stuff, and your person's doing the same. Or it could be that you guys are, you know, coming back together. So we've got the 6 of Cups reversed. Yeah, being reversed, it probably shows me at this stage that you're both just individually working on each other. I mean, so what am I saying? Sorry. Working on yourselves individually rather than coming back together. At this stage, only because the 6 of Cups reversed shows that, you know, it usually represents the soulmate card, someone from your past returning. But I just definitely feel like you both have to just blossom and nourish your own souls right now first. So there's just something about you I'm scared to lose because I know I won't find it in anyone else. I'm sorry for hurting you. I never wanted you to feel bad in any way. Okay. So we've got the key, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So, you know, you just got to make a choice to break free from the negatives of this connection, any of the karmic stuff. But it doesn't mean you have to let go of this person entirely. You can send them love and light from afar, put them in your prayers. That kind of thing can also help you to elevate your spirit as well. And help them to elevate theirs, and you know, peace and forgiveness can come through as well. So it says palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So you're both resilient. And separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Yeah, they're really feeling this with you. You might be in some ways as well. Axe. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. You know, I really feel that if you do hear from your person, or even just the energy they're throwing at you because you're feeling it, it could be this axe cutting the cord and saying, right, no more, I'm not putting up with that. I don't need that thrown at me anymore. I've got to shield myself. But you are very strong. You can withstand that tsunami, you know, you can withstand it. And the the hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand or gambling. And it says here, girl talk. So time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. So some of you just need to go off and be with your mates and just have fun and not be focused too much on the negatives and the heavy stuff. I tried to stop these feelings, but now you are burning hotter and brighter than ever within me. And I love your sense of humor. You are my destiny. They do feel like you are their destiny. And 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough. So there's almost like a little bit of an obsession going on in this time of the 4 of Cups that we saw as well in the Hanged Man. They are kind of like just really reflecting and thinking about you. And yes, they're ruminating and they're thinking about love and passion and all that stuff and fantasizing. But they're also in that space of feeling really done wrong by. And, yeah, wrongly done by. And they're feeling that resentful and things like that. So you're probably feeling a bit of a yuck energy from this person because of that. And I often fantasize about you in the future we could have together. and they're not you. So they could be trying to move on with someone else or thinking about it, and that they're not you. You know, they just keep very fixated on you. All right. All right, let's see the Rumi card. So we've got Hand of Fatima. Now I'm going to read that one because I'm not too familiar with these cards. But it's number 43, the Hand of Fatima. 43, I think I'm saying it right. 43. So it says here, okay, it says here, where are you? Oh, that's the number 43. Sorry, I was going to the page. Bear with me, guys. All right, 187. Okay, here it is. So it says, I can never leave you, not for a moment, not for an hour. You are in everything I do, you are my everything. My drink is your sweetness, I move to your command. I am a surrendered prey in your hands, and you are my consuming lion. Your soul and my soul are truly one soul. I swear to our one soul, I long for no one but you. In the garden of your grace, I am only a germinating sprout. The crown of my blooming is the desire to be in your arms. So it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? That like really feel like you are meant to be together. They really feel this is destined, and you're also being advised to, you know, ask for protection around this because their energy is quite strong. They're really focused on, like, their intention is on you so strongly, and they're willing this to happen, that maybe it is preventing you in some ways. Like, you're feeling the pull towards them, you're focusing on that, you're feeling all these feelings coming up. And yeah, just asking for protection around this as well. Maybe doing a cutting the cords meditation just to cut the negative cords as well. Because they're really fixated on you. I mean, the love for you, or the obsession they have with you, is pretty strong. It's very intense. But it's also saying, you know, there's other things here too. It's saying, allow yourself to feel Fatima's guidance and comfort in you by giving yourself permission to be nurtured. So you need to nurture yourself, calling the angels to come in and do that as well. Through your own choices and the people or situations you say yes or no to in your life. So this is also a boundary issue, guys. So this is a way to honor her presence and allow her to help you, which she wishes to do in all ways possible. Love is all things you see, dearest angel, and that means saying no can mean saying yes to something greater. So give yourself permission to say your no and yes as dictated by your heart. So don't feel bad if you have to walk away from this and say no to this for now and follow things that your heart is saying yes to. That's what I really feel this is saying as well. Because, you know, there's no doubt about it. You share a very strong spiritual bond with this person. There's no doubt about that. But at the moment, they are just not in a good place right now, and it could just bring you down. And that's not what you want. Now let's get some charms. Let's get some charms for group 3. Oops, okay. Group 3, please, Spirit, group 3. So we got the, just went blank for a minute, Smoky Quartz Love Heart. Okay, Smoky Quartz Heart, which to me represents protection. And it's about the aura. And I feel like your person has got a lot of darkness in their aura only because they are thinking negatively and they're ruminating on the one thing and dwelling on it and allowing that energy to continually increase and grow and fester. So it's also, because you're so connected, you got to watch that this isn't happening to your own aura. Send them love and light and protection, and keep cleansing your energy as well through this. Your person does really want to fix this. There could be a tradie too. This is like a spanner or something. Shifter or spanner, I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, they want to fix something. There might be a tradie. We got the bone. So someone could own a dog, but they might be like a dog with the bone. They're just not letting go of this. We've also got the grapes. So it can represent a vineyard or wine. Someone might really love grapes, or could represent, like, you know, I think it's a romantic thing people do too, to share grapes or something and fruit. But I just definitely feel, for some reason, a Greek connection here. Could be some of you might be from Greece. We've also got, this is a bond that can't be broken. It's very strong. So as I said, it could be a twin flame, karmic connection, whatever. It could be whatever it is, karmic, twin flame, soulmate. It's a very strong connection. And you are strongly bonded by, it's either love or lessons. Now we've got also the pliers. So definitely could be someone who is a tradie, a mechanic, electrician. I don't know. There could be anything here, but they do want to fix this with you. We've also got the peace dove, guys. So to me, it represents that, you know, there could be communication with you as well, but there's definitely like peace here. See, peace and forgiveness coming through the peace dove. Yeah, I felt like drawing out some more. So we've got the fork. Someone might want to feed you or cook for you. You might be a chef. Yes, they're cutting away things from their life that they need to. This is also, diamonds are forever. You know, it could be a commitment at the end of all this. So if they're able to get through all of that stuff they're in, then, you know, you could rebuild this and commit to one another as well. But it's also about loving yourself for all the different facets of your personality and as well as them. So we do have the scissors, so it looks like they are going to cut something from their life, but it could also be that you're cutting away from this connection, cutting those cords. We do see the 5-cent Australian coin with the echidna. And the date on this one is, just checking, where is it? The date is 2009. We've got the dragon, which is also protection. So that's interesting. Magical protection coming through. A higher guide or guardian to come in and help with this. And we've got the cat, which is also protection. Can be fertility, can be magic psychic work as well. So some of you might be looking at doing an intention or a ritual around this to stop this person's energy from affecting you so much. Or just calling in the guides and the angels to come in and just protect the connection and sweep out all the negativity. We've got the ram, Aries, okay, as well. All right, let's get some letters now for group 3. All right, we've got an M for Mary, a V, an I, a Y, a J, P, W, and an O. Okay, let's see. Okay, what have I got? M, O, W. So it could be that someone's like a mowing man or someone who likes to get out in the yard and just do gardening. It's interesting to see the lawnmower mowing. Not sure. It could be someone who works in landscaping. Got the name Joy, Joy. So it could represent someone's name, or it could represent that, you know, there could be joy found in the connection again. Yeah. We got VIP, so it could be, you know, very important person or something, I think it means. I can't remember now. But yeah, VIP could be someone up high, you know, in some kind of field that they work in, or just someone who's just really well known. What else have I got here? There's not really much. We got POM, P-O-M, so I think that's like an abbreviation or slang term for those in the UK, as far as I know. We've got MOP, M-O-P, so someone could be a cleaner. What else do I have? There's not really much here, really. P-I... Got the name Joe, J-O. Yeah, there's really not much here. Yeah, that's probably all I've got here now, guys, at the moment. VI, Could be your name, I don't know. But guys, if that has resonated in any way, this reading tonight, please don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below. If you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate, and they say, I want to hug you right now. They're really thinking about you. Look after yourself, guys. Look after yourselves, guys, and I will connect with you next time. Love and blessings. Okay, guys, here are the cards that I used in today's reading. We've got the Untold Messages of the Heart by Aqua Moonlight. And the message is walls. I feel like I can't get through to you. Please let me in. So you might have really closed them off. The Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive. And we need to let each other go. Yeah, your person's kind of resigned themselves to the fact that that's happening. Ocean of Emotion, Bridget Rao. So beauty, your natural beauty takes my breath away. And focus, I know what I want and I can't stop until I have it. So some of them might be really fixated on you and this connection. Got Jordan's Tarot Love Notes. I want to protect you from my scars. White Rose Guidance, Lindsay from White Rose Guidance, Divine Love Messages Volume 2. She's just lovely. She has these and Volume 1. I desire you deeply and eternally, and you're like my long-lost best friend. I've got the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. And this is the Three of Cups. So, you know, at the moment, it's just about being around your friends, being around supportive people, and maybe there's reunions and stuff coming up soon. So just being really close to those who are uplifting and positive in your life. We've got the Island Time Wellness Oracle deck. And we've got Keys on a Ring. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So it feels like, you know, you might feel like you don't want to be an option, or some of you might feel like you want to leave your options open. Love Messages, High Priestess 1111. You could be feeling that your person's doing that too. Do you even realize how amazing you are to me? And the Fortune Reading cards by, who are they by? Sheree Star. And we've got Unity. So a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace and hope. You radiate and attract great love. So it does, you know, show that for some of you that if your person does their work and if you're doing your work as well, that, you know, things can come around again, even in a much better, beautiful way. But for most of you as well, it could be that you are moving on and looking for a partnership that is equal to you, you know, that's equal and able to exchange that beautiful love and care. Have equal exchange with that. I just dropped cards. Hang on a minute. Yeah, so these are the, what are these ones called? These are the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. So we've got Release and Nourishment. Interesting, these came out in, I think, the third reading. I'm not sure now. But just about releasing this person, releasing yourself from negativity and just taking care of yourself. This is the Quantum Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. And we've got Planning and Taking Action. So you need to just plan and plan for your future and take action with that. We've got the Les Vampires by Lucy Cavendish, and these were a beautiful gift from Paul, so thank you, Paul. So we've got Resurrection, Reprise, Recovery, Comeback. So it looks like maybe, you know, there could be a resurrection of this connection once again. Or it might be that you're coming back out, you know, you're just getting on your feet again and just going to really venture out into the world stronger than ever before. Now, we've also got the Earth Magic Oracle by Stephen D. Farmer. And it shows vulnerabilities. So, you know, taking care of your own self, knowing that you do have vulnerabilities, not having to hide them away as such. You know, just be really kind and gentle to yourself. And yeah, go into a place of solitude to really nourish your own soul as well. At times when you do feel vulnerable, maybe you can take some time out for yourself. Got the Gateway Oracle by Denise Lynn. So taking action, again, there's another action card. It says, I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. So it's taking the leap of faith and moving onwards and upwards in your life, following your dreams, not allowing anything or anyone to hold you back. We've got the Grace Oracle cards by Cheryl Richardson. And we've got Beauty. So surround yourself with simple pleasures. Beauty is the language of the divine. And surprise. Beautiful. So keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. So, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, you might find so many beautiful things in life when you least expect it. It might seem really dark and really slow moving right now to get to those places, but, you know, it's amazing what can turn up. So we used my Divine Journey Tarot today as well. And we've got the Nine of Passion, so perseverance, test of faith, feeling like giving up but persisting, resilience and courage, wounded, drained of energy, gathering strength, setbacks, overcoming obstacles, standing strong in the face of adversity. And that's in Moon in Sagittarius. So I feel like for you guys, you know, it's just about being strong and persevering through the challenges. We've also got the Triple Goddess Tarot that I used. And we got the Fool card. So it's about just jumping in, taking a risk, and just following your bliss. Okay, so other cards I've used was my Divine Oracle. It's got 78 cards in here. It has star signs, chakras, different messages. So, yeah, confront beauty and attraction. So confront the past, you know. I feel like for some of you, you might have to confront some shadows. But also not just to always go after what's beautiful and attractive and on the surface stuff as well. It might seem, I think this is your person's message as well, that they are really just staying away from this, you know, they're not wanting to confront what's going on with their shadows. They might be after the, you know, the glittery and the gold type thing at the moment. And, you know, sometimes we can't also use the law of attraction for the things that we do want when we're still looking into the past, into the shadows as well. It's another message. But yeah, you've got a new chapter coming, so that's so cool. So we've got the Divine Love Oracle that I created. And we got distance. So yeah, you might feel like you're emotionally or physically separated from your person right now. There might be travel for some of you as well. We've got the Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate that I created that you have the chance to win. And we've got, I often think of our last intimate times together. So we've also got the Divine Confessions of a Broken Heart, Volume 1 that I created. I have also now just got Volume 2 up on the site, now available for sale. If you're interested in any of my decks, there's a link in the description box below, okay? So thank you to those who have shown a great interest in my cards and for purchasing them. So let's have a look. So our last conversation haunts me. And no one loves you like I do. You mean more to me than you know. And I've become so numb, I don't know how to make wrongs right. All right, one last deck that I used tonight was the Rumi cards by Alana Fairchild. And they're just absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to read the poem that comes out with the card that I choose, okay, that comes out here. Well, not the card that I choose, but yeah. Spirit choose the cards. Whoop, there it is. Went flying on the ground. Hang on. Surprise, surprise, guys. Okay, this is the one. It says Sacred Union. Wow. 19. Now, that is pretty full on, considering that most of these readings have been like heavy, like they've felt heavy in terms of how your person's feeling and perhaps how you might be reacting to this. But that's interesting. So let's have a look. It says number 19. Where are we? 89. I'm going to read the poem, okay, guys? So, okay, it's a small poem here. It says here, if I can focus, only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. So it kind of represents that on the spiritual plane, you guys are forever connected. You're in sacred union already, regardless of all the physical stuff that's happening in the 3D right now. We're all here for our own lessons. Your person's learning theirs. Well, we hope they're learning theirs, and you are learning yours. But, you know, as they grow in themselves and evolve and learn those lessons and can heal from the past karmic ties, and as well as, you know, us doing that, then, you know, it could turn into a physical sacred union as well. So I hope that's helped, guys, and I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love and blessings.